Hello. In Rheoptics, we are going to learn that simple microscope. See, a simple microscope, we can call it as a magnifying glass. It's just a convex lens. It contains a short focal length. So it is held near to the eyepiece, right? So what is the working principle of it? We can see when the final image is formed at the least distance of distinct vision, we can see now. See, when an object AB is placed between the focus and the optic center of the convex lens, a virtual, erect and magnified image A dash B dash is formed on the same side of the lens, right? See, the position of the lens is so adjusted and the final image is formed at D from the lens. See, the distance is D. And what is magnifying power? See, the magnifying power of a simple microscope, we can say the ratio of the angle subtended by the image and the object at the eye when both are at the least distance of distinct vision from the eye. So what we can say, the magnifying power, which is equal to the ratio between the angle subtended by the image at the least distance of distinct vision whole divided by the angle subtended by the object at the least distance of distinct vision, LDDV we are seeing, right? Now magnifying power m, which is equal to beta by alpha. So tan beta by tan alpha. We have taken that angle, so that angle of alpha and beta, check it, AB by OB. Tan beta, we can take it AB by OB and whole divided by tan alpha, alpha angle, A double dash B dash whole divided by OB dash. So we can write this AB by OB. We can compare the A double dash B dash by OB dash. For that, equivalent value of AB by OB dash. Is it right? Yes. So that is equal to my OB dash whole divided by OB, which is equal to minus D by applying the sign convention, minus D by minus X, or we can say M, the magnifying power, which is equal to D by X. So FB may be the focal length of the lens as the image is formed at the least distance of distinct vision. So that V, which is equal to, we have to take minus D. By using this formula, what is our lens formula? 1 by V minus 1 by U, which is equal to 1 by F. So we can say 1 by minus D with minus 1 by minus X, which is equal to 1 by F, or we can write 1 by X is equal to 1 by D plus 1 by F, right? Or we can write in this form also, D by X, which is equal to 1 plus D by F. So M, magnifying power, which is equal to 1 plus D by F, right? The shorter the focal length of the convex lens, greater the magnifying power we will get. For this we will see, when suppose the final image is formed at infinite, we will see what the working principle of the microscope. See the diagram, you can see the diagram, the convex lens of short focal length and the object which is placed at the focus of the convex lens. So we can get the parallel rays enter the eyes and the image is formed at infinite, right, which is more suitable and comfortable for viewing the eye. What is magnifying power? As we know very well, that is angle subtended by the image is formed at infinite whole divided by angle subtended by the object is formed in at infinite. Here we have to take infinite, and that is equal to M. The same formula we have to use it. So M, which is equal to beta by alpha, which is equal to tan beta by tan alpha. So tan beta by tan alpha, which is here, you have to take it height by focal length. So H by F. So tan alpha, which is equal to H by D, it is equivalent to D value. From the second diagram you can get it, right? The object at the near point, from that we can get this infinite formula. And M, which is equal to H by F whole divided by H by D, or we can say the magnifying power M is equal to D by F for the image which is formed at infinite. Okay, so the next one is we can see that compound microscope. See, what is compound microscope? It is same like a microscope of simple microscope what we have seen. It helps to see magnified things, magnified images of tiny objects. Okay, so it contains actually two convex lenses of short focal length which is arranged coaxially at the ends of two sliding metal tubes. So the PO, which is objective, the objective lens, it is a convex lens of short focal length f0 and small aperture. The eyepiece which we are seeing, that is also the comparatively the objective, it is a larger focal length of FE we can denote it, and it contains a larger aperture. So we can see the working. See, when the final image is formed at the least distance of distinct vision, we are seeing the object AB, which is viewed, is placed in the distance of U0 or F0, slightly larger than the focal of objective. Is it right? So the objective forms a real inverted and magnified image of A dash B dash, which you see of the object of AB. The other side of the PO lens, right? PO lens, objective lens. The separation between the objective lens and the eyepiece, if we adjusted, and the image A dash B dash lies within the focal length of FE. Is it right? Yes. So the image A dash B dash is act as an object of the eyepiece, which is essentially to act as a simple microscope. Now it is behaving like that way. So the eyepiece E, which forms a virtual and magnified image of A dash B dash, the object A. So clearly we can see the final image A double dash B double dash is inverted with respect to the object AB. Is it right? See, which you are seeing there in this diagram, D, which we can take it as a focal length, and V0, the image distance, U0, that is the object distance, which are all you are seeing. Now we can see the image is formed at infinite. That is also we can see, right? See, the image, the magnifying power of the compound microscope is defined as the ratio of the angle subtended at the eye by the final image formed at infinite whole divided by the angle subtended by the object. See, when the image A dash B dash lies at the focus F dash of the eyepiece, we can take UE, which is equal to FE. The image is what we said, A double dash B double dash, which is formed at the infinite. See, the magnification due to the objective, that is M0, which is equal to H dash by H, that is equal to L by minus F0. See, L, the value of L which we have seen, and by minus F0. The angular magnification due to the eyepiece, ME, which is equal to D by FE. Right. Here, for the total magnification, when the final image is formed at infinite, so M, which is equal to M0 into ME, which is equal to minus L by FO into D by FE, because ME value D by FE, M0 value L by minus FO, both we need for the magnifying power. We will see the derivation for the LDDV, angular magnification or magnifying power. For that we can see, we know that, and we have said what is magnifying power. That is nothing but we can recall it again. the ratio of the angle subtended at the eye by the final virtual image to the angle subtended at the eye by the object, right? When both are at the least distance of distinct vision. So that m, the magnifying power m is equal to beta by alpha, and we can say tan beta by tan alpha, which is equal to here a double dash b double dash whole divided by d into, that is a double dash b double dash by d, which is for tan beta, whole divided by d by a double dash a triple dash, which we have seen in the diagram itself, right? So we will get m, which is equal to a double dash b double dash whole divided d into d by, we can take a double dash a triple dash is equivalent to the value of ab. So we have taken. By simplifying it, we will get a double dash b double dash by ab. Then we need to multiply as we did in the image which is formed at infinite. Is it right? So that way m, which is equal to me plus mo. So we have to get me and mo values. Me, which is equal to 1 minus ve whole divided by fe, or we can write me, which is equal to 1 plus d by fe, right? So, and mo, which is equal to v by minus u, as we know. So m, which is equal to v naught by minus u naught 1 plus d by fe. Okay, so this is for the value for magnifying power. And since the object which is placed very close to the principal axis, and the objective and the image which is formed very close to the eyepiece, which is m, which is equal to, we have seen, minus l by f naught into 1 plus d by fe, right? So this is for the normal adjustment, or we are calling it as image at infinite, which before we have seen elaborately with the help of the diagram. M, which is equal to minus L by F naught into D by Fe. Okay. So from this we can got it, the magnifying power of the compound microscope is larger when both FO and FE, which are small, right? Thank you, students.